A house with a door. Windows 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready to play? What's the day?
It's Wednesday. Hello. The fish are ready for their food. Come on then, fish. We've got some vegetable flakes here, look. I think they're the favourites. Come on, fish, here you go. You look hungry.
Come on, Mars. Some food for you. Hello. Can you see this mouse food? It's seeds. Corn, barley, wheat. Put the rest in. They don't seem to be too hungry, though.
Food time, Mopsy and Buffy. Here you are. Some nice fresh hay for you. Are you hungry? Come on. Ah, yes. I think Mopsy's interested.
Some food for you, Katu. Here we go. Whoops, careful. There. What kind of food do you think Katu eats? There's biscuit, sunflower seeds, those stripy ones, and peanuts. There you are, Katu. Have some sunflower seeds. You noticed that the containers for the pets' food are made of different things. Some are made of cardboard that you can't see through, and others are made of either plastic or polythene you can see through. How can you see through a thick brick wall if you don't have see-through eyes? You can even see through a big brick house. Surprise, surprise. Can't see clearly through this window. It'll be much better when it's clean. Seeing nearly through the window. Who has drawn the curtain? Now we've seen. Her name is Jean. Are these packets full or empty? Ooh, it isn't hard to tell. Tasty looking plate soon empty. Now it's out of sight as well. Also water you will find, and the click-clack kitchen blind. Easy seeing through to the high blue sky behind.
Some visitors in play school today. Some visiting fish. Have a look at these at the front. These fish are called glass fish. It's a good name for them, isn't it? Can you see? You can almost see right through them. You can even see their small bones through there. Glass fish. And along here is another one. Look at this one. This one's called a shabunkin. And that's, well, you can't see right through it, but it's quite translucent. Very delicate fish two of them there, look, swimming about. Now, somewhere there's some very tiny fish. I wonder if you can see that fish up here in the reeds. Very still. Can you see it? It's hardly moving. Just behind a reed. There it is, look. Well, that's called a neon. Tiny, tiny fish. That's very translucent too. I wonder if these fish need some food. I've got some here. And this is funny, see-through food. Look, can you see in here? There's some very tiny water fleas, and they're called Daphnia. And it's a treat for these fish to have, so I shall cut a hole in here and give them a treat. Are you ready, fish? Here's some Daphnia for you.
Another see-through fish here, made this time out of see-through packages and a squash bottle. Now, what else does the see-through fish need? Fish have fins. You can use an egg box for that, and some sticky tape. Carefully stick the see-through egg box for the fish's fins. Now, it needs a face and a nose. Remember this, a plastic bottle, something to hold that bottle in. Some plasticine around the neck of the bottle. Now, do you think this will work if I squeeze this bottle in? The plasticine hold it, do you think? Yes. So, the fish has a nose. And for eyes, you can use the tops of these two detergent bottles. Stick them on with some plasticine again. One there. Yes. And another one on the other side. There. Here we are. A see-through plastic fish. It likes to swim in the water. Likes to swim in the water. Swim, swim, swim in the water. Swim, 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 it'll swim.
It likes to swim in the water. It likes to swim in the water. Water and water. Swim, 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 it'll swim. Make your hand into a swimming fish. It likes to swim in the water. Likes to swim in the water. Water, water and water. Swim, 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 it'll swim. A bigger fish now. Leaping up. It likes to swim in the water. Likes to swim in the water. Water, water and water. Swim, 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 it'll swim. Swum to the clock. I wonder if you'll know what time the clock says if I move the hands. See if you know. I'll move the long hand all the way round, round and round, until it's got just 1/4 left to go. So that means it's saying 1/4 to something. And the short hand, I'll move nearly to the 4. You know. And now the clock's saying 1/4 to 4. Have a look what's underneath it. A boat and some flying fish.
And the story today is called Fish Fly. And it's about a girl called Anne and her mother, who were going to a country called Africa. Now, as Africa's a very long way away, they went by boat. And they sailed in a big passenger ship. And as they got closer and closer to Africa, the weather got warmer and warmer. And one evening, Anne and her mother and 2 friends were sitting on one of the decks in a cool breeze. And Anne's mother said, "Anyone like to play a game?" So they all sat round in a circle with their hands on their knees. And then when Anne's mother said something like, "Dogs bark," they put their hands up in the air. Well, because that's true. Dogs do bark. But when Anne's mother said something like, "Houses sing," they kept their hands on their knees. Because that's not true. That's nonsense. Houses don't sing. So they all had a couple of goes. The fun of the game was to try and make the other people put their hands up in the air when they should keep them on the ground. And then Anne said, "Fish fly." And Anne's mother lifted up her hands. "Ah, you're out," said Anne. "Fish don't fly." "Some fish do," said Anne's mother. And just then a sailor was passing. So Anne said, excuse me, fish don't fly, do they?" And the sailor said, "Some fish fly, especially in these waters. Do you want to come and see?" So Anne and her mother, 2 friends, went to the edge of the deck, and the sailor lit a lantern and held it over the water. He said, "Watch there. The light will attract the fish." And they all watched. Then they heard plop, plop, and another one, plop, plop, plop. And the sailor pointed and said, "Look, look, there they are." And they looked down to where he pointed, and they could see silver fish swimming just below the surface of the water. And then they would leap out of the water, fly for a moment or 2, and go bloop back into the water. And soon there were hundreds of silver fish jumping in and out of the water underneath the light. "There," said Anne's mother. "Fish do fly." And Anne had to agree. So they all went back to play their game. And Anne said, "Fish fly."
Fish swim. Yes, of course they do. That's easy. They're always swimming about, aren't they? You join in with me this time, and you raise your hands when everything I say is true. I'll see if I can catch you out. Ready? Dogs bark. Cats bark. Did you raise your hands? Of course cats don't bark, do they? Cats meow. Fish meow. Fish jump. Houses jump. Cows moo. Horses moo. Horses neigh. People sing. Houses sing. Cows bark. No, did I catch you? Cows moo. People swim in swimming pools. Fish swim in pools.
fishes and a mama fish. Down in the meadow in a little bitty pool swam 3 little fishes and a mama fishy too. Swim, said the mama fishy, swim if you can. And they swam way over the dam. Boop, boop, didn't Adam wadum, choo. Boop, boop, didn't Adam wadum, choo. Boop, boop, didn't Adam wadum, choo. And they swam right over the dam. Stop, said the mama fishy, or you'll get lost. But the 3 little fishes didn't want to be lost. They swam, and it was a spree. They swam way out to the sea. Whee, said the little fishes, here's lots of fun. We'll play in the sea till the day is done. So they swam until it was dark. And all of a sudden, they met a shark. Ooh, said the little fishes, and they were afraid. Ooh, said the little fishes, look at the whale. Back to the pool in the meadow they swam, and they swam back over the dam. Boop, boop, didn't Adam wadum, choo. Boop, boop, didn't Adam wadum, choo. Boop, boop, didn't Adam wadum, choo. And they swam back over the dam.
And they swam for the rest of the day. More fish playing. You can see some more fish through one of the windows today. They're very large fish. They're called dolphins, and you can see them if you look through the round window. They're not outside. They're in a place called the Dolphinarium. And this Dolphinarium is in Brighton. And you see, it's a bit like a great big swimming pool. But instead of people swimming in there, they're dolphins. Leaping, swimming dolphins. They're very friendly creatures, dolphins. And they like people. You see how they're coming up and saying hello?
Good girl, come on then. Up here, good girl, up, come on. Up you come. Come on.
That's the man who trains them. And he knows them well. See, he's feeding them, giving them tidbits.
Good girl.
And he's taught them to do all different sorts of things. They almost look as though they're smiling, don't they, those dolphins? Friendly faces. They're getting ready to play. What do you think they're going to do with that hoop? Any ideas? What do you think?
Good girl, come on then. Through you go. Through you go, baby. Good girl. Come on. Good girl.
Did you see that?
Come on,
Went
one more.
straight through it.
And down this side. Good girl. Come on then. Through you go. Through you go then. Good girl. Come on then. Through you go. Good girl. One more.
He's getting it higher and higher, look.
Come on then. Through you go. Good girl.
Be able to jump that? Yes, look at that, real leaping fish. And underwater, they look so graceful. Good balancers as well, aren't they? Some more balls. Now, I wonder what they're going to do with these. Looks a long way down there. Flying through the air. Great big splash when they come down. Another splash in the water.
Another big fish swimming around. I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. They fly so high, nearly reach the sky. Then, like my dreams, they fade and die. Fortune's always hiding. I've looked everywhere. I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. You can try this, bobbing up and down like a big fish. Oh, here comes another one.
I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air.
They fly so high, nearly reach the sky. Then, like my dreams, they fade and die.
Oh, fortune's always hiding. I've looked everywhere.
I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air.
Perhaps you could make a balloon fish. All it is a balloon with bits of tissue paper for its tail. Time for us to go there now.
We could try making a see-through fish, like this one. Goodbye.